Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're doing great wherever you're at. I know I'm getting a bit antsy sitting at home and feeling a little bit sluggish and lazy. So I thought for practice today we'd do something a bit more vigorous, and we're going to work on several standing poses and then some back bends. This is a mixed level practice, and I ask that you respect your personal boundaries and really pay attention to how you feel and adjust or substitute as needed. So for the practice, it's recommended to have 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket. Not required, but they will make the practice easier. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf. If you don't have blocks, you can use books. If you don't have a yoga blanket, a big bath towel works as well. So to start, you're going to come onto your back for Shavasana. If you have a strap or a scarf or a belt or something that you're going to use, make sure you have it nearby. And lay on your back in a Shavasana position. Take a moment and wiggle and adjust your body into the floor so that you feel that you're actually relaxed. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Slow breath out through your nose. As we go through the practice, you want to work on breathing in and out through your nose only. This helps to filter and clean the air, as well as allows you greater control over your breathing. Take a slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale. And now as you exhale, hug your right knee into your chest, coming to a position called Uttanasana, or wind relieving. Push your left heel forward and press your left leg down as you hug your right knee close. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Finding your strap or your scarf or belt or whatever you're going to use, put it on the ball of your right foot and stretch your right leg out. Hold the strap with your right hand. Take your left hand to your left thigh. Push through your heels as you squeeze your legs tight. Now take an inhale. Slow exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Squeeze your legs and bring your right leg a little bit closer. Keep your legs straight. Keep your breath moving. Inhale here. And exhale, bend your knee. Take the strap off. Stretch your right leg out. Bring your left leg in. Now hug your left knee close as you squeeze your right leg straight. Soften your face. Inhale. And exhale. And put the strap on the ball of your left foot. Make your left leg straight now. Hold the strap with your left hand and put your right hand to your right thigh. Now squeeze your legs and push through your heels. Make your face a little softer and keep your breath moving. As you exhale, bring your leg closer. Inhale. Slow exhale. And now when you exhale, bend your left knee and remove the strap. You can keep the strap to the side for now. Then bring both knees into your chest and wiggle your tailbone towards the end of the mat as you rock a little bit right and left. Relax your back. Take your knees wide. Take your arms between your legs and hold the outside edges of your feet. Then kick your heels up as you press your knees down for Happy Baby. When you come into Happy Baby, you want to make sure that the back of your pelvis stays on the mat. So press your hips down as you press your knees towards the floor. Take a slow inhale. Slow exhale. Now bring your heels to your bottom and then bring your knees together. Stretch your legs up in the air, bring your arms alongside your body, lift your chest. You're going to press your legs down to sit up. I'm coming to sit in Dandasana or staff pose. So walk your bottom back a little bit. Press the backs of your thighs to the floor. Lift and broaden your chest. And again, Dandasana, while it looks like a fairly relaxing position, if you're working it, it's going to feel pretty strong. So super squeeze your legs, lift and broaden your chest. From here, inhale, raise your arms. Really push down into your legs as you reach up through your fingertips. Keep your face soft. Keep your breath moving. Inhale. Now as you exhale, bring your right foot to the floor. Raise your left leg. Lower your left leg. Stretch your right leg out. Inhale. Exhale, pull your left leg in. Raise your right leg. Put it down. Stretch your left leg out. Let's repeat. Pull your right leg in. Raise your left. Put it down. Straighten your right. Left side, pull your left leg in. Pick your right leg up. Put it down. Straighten your left. One more to each side. Draw your right leg in. Pick your left leg up. Put it down. Stretch out the right. Last side. Pull your left leg in. Raise your right. Put it down. And stretch both legs back to Dandasana. Squeeze through your legs, reach through your arms, take a breath. And exhale, lower your hands. From here, bring your arms to the front. We're going to practice rolling up and down. So as soon as your shoulder blades hits the floor, you're going to pull back up. So bring your tummy to your spine, bring your chin to your chest, roll back slow. Then back up and reach forward. Exhale, pull your tummy back, chin to chest, roll your shoulders to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Go forward. Exhale, roll back. Keep squeezing your legs to the floor. Pull your tummy to your spine, chin to chest. And roll back up. Reach forward. One more time, roll back. And roll. Relax your hands, separate your feet a little wider than your hips, and then lift your body into a squat, Malasana. You might find that you're in high heels, that's okay for the moment. So you might be high heels, or you can have heels to the mat. Now reach forward, lift your chest. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach into your fingertips. Exhale, lower your hands. Standing with the inner edges of your feet together, inhale, raise your arms and interlace your fingers but the first one. Squeeze your inner thighs together, tighten your bottom. Squeeze your biceps to your head, and now as you exhale, side bend to the left. Squeeze your legs together, reach left. Pull your left ribs to your left hip. Inhale, come back up. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your arms. Exhale, reach right. Pull your right rib cage to your right hip. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower your hands. We'll do a standing twist here. So with your feet hip distance, put your hands to your hips and raise your right leg. Take your left hand, hold your right thigh. Take your right hand, pull your right hip back. Now push your right knee forward as you turn your chest to the right. Squeeze and turn your ribs. Inhale, back round to the front. Exhale, stand on both feet. With your hands to your hips, raise your left knee. Take your right hand, hold your left thigh. Push your left knee forward. Pull your left hip back. Turn your ribs to the left. Relax your jaw. Inhale, come back to the front. Exhale to both feet. Take a breath here. I'm going to practice what I call a rock and roll vinyasa. So you're going to start in Urdhva Hastasana with your hands overhead. You'll go through Utkatasana. You're going to roll onto your back, roll back up through the squat to stand in Tadasana. So if you have back problems or a neck problem, you might want to eliminate this and just catch up with us at the standing postures. But you also have the option of going really slowly. So I'll give it a show and we'll do about 5 to 6 rounds. Starting at the front of your mat, have your feet hip distance. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your knees. Go down, 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 down. Roll onto your back and come back up. That's 1. Slowly down, 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 down. Roll back and stand up. 2. Lower, down, go down, go down, go down. Roll back. Stand back up. That's 3. We'll do 3 more. Lower. Roll back. Stand up. That's 4. And down. Roll back. 5. 1 more. And sit low. Roll back. Stand up. Now let's go slowly, slowly, slowly up. And exhale, Tadasana. Take a few breaths here and slow your heart rate a bit. We'll work our way through some standing asana. I find that during these last week or so, I've been sitting a lot, and so I need to be on my feet a bit. Maybe you're in the same situation. Our first standing asana will be Vrikshasana tree pose. Start with your hands to your hips and turn your right leg out. Put your right foot at your ankle, then your shin. Move your foot above your knee. Option to put your heel in your groin. What you want is a position where you can maintain your balance. Squeeze your bottom and press your foot and leg together. Lift your heart. Then inhale, raise your arms. Soften your face on one point and take a slow inhale breath. Slow exhale breath. Exhale, lower your hands. Bring your knee back to the front. Stand in Tadasana. Take a breath here. Returning your hands to your hips. Turn your left leg out now. Start at your ankle, shin above your knee, or put your heel to your groin. Then squeeze your bottom, push your foot and your leg together. Lift your chin, look across. Inhale, stretch your arms out. Relax the muscles of your face as you squeeze the muscles of your legs. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hands. Bring your knee back to the front. And exhale to Tadasana. Take a breath here. From here, inhale and touch your heart. Then exhale, take your legs wide apart. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Turn your right leg out and turn your left toes in. Check that your right foot is straight and you're looking to have your heel line up with the arch of your left foot. Now squeeze and pull your knees up as you press firmly into your feet. Shift your hips to the left. Start to reach to the right. Put your right hand down, turn your chest up, raise your left arm, look up. Draw your kneecaps up as you push your hips left. Swing your right buttock under as you press your left thigh bone back. Look up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Keep squeezing your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Now press down and inhale, raise your chest. Turn your legs parallel. Turn your left leg out, turn your right toes in. Squeeze your legs, pull your knees up. Now move your hips right. Hips to the right. Stretch to the left. Put your left hand down, turn your chest up, raise your right arm. Swing your left buttock under as you press your right thigh back. Keep drawing energy up your legs and reach into your right hand. Really slow breath through your nose here. Keep squeezing your legs, don't let them sleep. Turn the muscles on. Now press down and inhale, come back to stand. Turn your legs parallel, touch your heart. Exhale, breathe in Tadasana. Next position is Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle pose. Inhale and touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide apart, again taking a big stance. Turn your right leg out, turn your left toes in, check that your right foot is straight again. Now reach into your left arm and bend your right knee. So you reach left as you bend your right knee. Push your right inner knee forward and now extend and stretch and ground into the left leg. As you exhale, move your hips to the left. Hips go left. Hips left, hips left, hips left. Put your right forearm to your thigh, turn your chest up, and bring your left bicep along your ear. Now you reach into your left fingertips as you stretch into your left leg. Pull the energy in two directions. Lift your heart, lift your chin, look up, breathe. Now press down into your right heel and lift your chest. Straighten your knee. Turn your legs parallel. Turn your left leg out. Turn your right toes in. Exhale, bend your left knee as you reach into your right arm. Push into your right leg. You ground the energy, right leg. Now move your hips to the right. Put your left forearm to your thigh. Turn your chest up. Stretch your right bicep to your ear. Swing your left butt cheek under you as you press your right thigh back. Push your left heel to the floor. Stretch the whole right side of your body. From your right foot to your right fingers, make a long line of energy. Breathe. Now press into your left heel, lift your chest. Straighten your left leg. Turn your legs parallel, touch your heart. Exhale, stand, breathe, Tadasana. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward bend. Inhale and touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide and put your hands to your hips. Now turn your toes in a little bit. Press your thighs back. Pull your knees up. Lift and broaden your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, push your butt to the back and bring your hands to the floor. So if you find the floor far away, you always have the option of blocks under your hands. Inhale, look forward. Pull your bottom up, pull your knees up. Exhale, take the top of your head to the floor and line up the heels of your hands with the heels of your feet. Push forward with your hands to get your chest to come through your legs. If your head easily touches the mat, try taking your feet closer together so you have more of a stretch through your spine. Pull your head down, pull your bottom up. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, raise your chest, look forward. Pull your kneecaps up. Pull the sides of your waist in. Bring your hands to your hips. And inhale, come back to stand. Touch your heart and exhale, breathe into Tadasana. Take a moment here. So head down to head up can often cause a sense of dizziness. Just ground the energy down through your legs and come to a more balanced state. Parshvottanasana, intense side stretch. First option is to hold elbows. Second option is Paschimottanasana Namaskarasana, or put the palms of your hands together. From the front of your mat, stand in Tadasana and step your left foot to the center. Bring your left rib cage forward and press your left thigh back. Push firmly into both feet and raise your knees. Now inhale and lift your heart. Exhale, push into your feet and spin your left thigh in as you fold over your right leg. Pull your knees up, pull your bottom up, take your ribs down. Bring your head down. Keep squeezing your leg muscles and then pull your bottom higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now press into your feet, look forward. Inhale, pull with the back of your body to stand up. And then step your left foot forward, take your right foot to the center. Press your right thigh back and bring your right ribs forward. Tighten both knees and inhale, raise your heart. Then exhale, turn your right hip and thigh in as you fold over your left leg. Squeeze your legs. Raise your knees, raise your bottom, pull your chest lower.
Touch your ribs to your thigh and drop your head. Keep a smooth, steady cycle of breath through your nose, but don't lose the energy of your legs here. Now squeeze into your feet and look forward.
Lift your chin. Pull with your back of your legs to lift your chest.
Step up to the front. Exhale, release your hands, take a breath here. Our next position is Uttanasana, which is an intense forward fold. So if you know that you've got tight hamstrings, if you've got a back problem, I recommend that you use the blocks, because when you dangle, it puts a lot of pressure on your back. So having support under your hands is going to support your back, and it'll allow you to stretch your legs in a healthier way. So if you're going to use the blocks, just make sure they're to the front of the mat. Stand with the inner edges of your feet together and bring your hands to your hips for Uttanasana, intense forward stretch. Squeeze your inner thighs, tighten your outer hips, draw your knees up. Inhale, lift and broaden your chest. As you exhale, push your butt back and take your heart forward. Heart forward.
Put your hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, now fold deep.
Hands to the mat or hands to blocks. Shift your body weight so your hips come a little over your ankles, and then drop the weight of your head. If you don't have blocks and you can't touch the floor, put your hands on your legs. So again, you've got something to weight bear on a bit. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Now from here, inhale and bend your knees.
Squeeze your inner thighs together, tighten your waist. Then take your arms to the front. Raise your arms, go to Utkatasana. Reach back through your thumbs as you tighten at your tummy. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lower your hands, take a breath here. The next posture is Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So if you want to use blocks, put the blocks at the back edge of your mat like this. Remember that your blocks have 3 heights. You've got high, medium, and low block. What you want is to have enough support that you can keep your legs straight. Standing in the center of the mat, inhale and touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide apart. Turn your right leg out. Turn your left toes in. We're going to start with Trikonasana triangle. Draw your knees up and push your hips to the left. Put your right hand down, stretch your left arm up, and take a breath here in triangle Trikonasana. Breathe in. And breathe out. Put your left hand to your hip now and bend your right knee. You're going to look forward. So if you're using the block, move it forward of your right foot. If you put your block or your hand close to your foot, it makes it a lot harder. So create a bigger foundation by reaching forward. Step your left foot in. Straighten your right leg to raise the left leg. Turn your chest up. Option to raise your left arm. Extra challenge, look to your top hand. Now squeeze your legs. Don't let the left leg sleep. You must squeeze it and lift it. Breathe in.
And breathe out. Bring your hand to your hip. Bend your right knee. Put your left foot down. Go back to triangle pose. Straighten your leg, reach your left hand up. And then inhale, come to stand. Turn your legs parallel. Turn your left leg out, turn your right toes in. Move your hips to the right. Reach left. Put your left hand down, stretch your right arm up. Take a breath at Trikonasana, triangle pose. As you exhale, put your right hand to your hip. Bend your left knee, look where you're going, using the block. Again, reach forward of your left foot for more foundation. Step your right foot in. Straighten your left leg to pick up the right. Turn your chest up. Reach your right hand up, option to look up. Now tighten your left leg, tighten your right leg, and squeeze both legs. Lift the right leg by the power of the right leg. Don't let it sleep. And breathe. Put your right hand to your hip. Bend your left knee. Step your right leg back. Straighten your left leg back to triangle pose. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, back up. Turn your legs parallel. Touch your heart. Exhale, breathe here into Tadasana. We'll practice Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana this time, but we'll start from the front of the mat. So if you want to use the blocks, you want to have them to the front of the mat this time. Starting with your feet hip distance. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your knees, sit your butt down. Pick up your left leg. Kick your bottom. Step back to a high lunge. Take a breath here at high lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, reach forward and press into your left leg. Put your left hand on the block or the floor. Put your right hand to your hip. Shift forward now to your right leg. Straighten it to raise the left. Turn your chest to the right. Raise your right arm. Squeeze energy into both legs here. Keep your breath moving. Exhale, put your right hand to your hip. Bend your right knee, step back. Reach your arms back, then inhale, raise your arms. Soften your left leg. Exhale, stand to the front, take a breath here. Inhale, raise your arms, raise your right knee. Soften your left knee. Kick your butt. Step back to a high lunge. Reach forward, push into your right leg, stretch forward. Put your right hand to the block or the floor, put your left hand to your hip, and straighten your left leg to raise the right. As you exhale, turn your chest left. Raise your left arm. Squeeze both legs. Send energy up into your left hand and out into your right toes. Keep breathing. Bring your left hand to your hip. Bend your left knee. Step your right leg back. Reach back and then inhale. Raise your chest. Soften your right knee. Exhale, step to the front, breathe into Tadasana. almost at the end of our standing poses. We're going to do standing back arch. So this is going to start to prep us for our back bends. Again, you want to make sure that back bends are not back pain. Creating more strength through your legs, through your bottom, and through your core will help to keep your back healthier and your back bends safer. So you're going to start with your hands on the back of your hips, pointing your fingers up. With your feet hip distance, bend your knees, stick your butt back, and look at your chest. Push your hips forward. Push your knees forward. Open up your hip creases. Keep looking at your chest. Pull your chin in for double chin and puff your chest up. Slowly extend your head to the back and look back. Inhale, come up, let your head be last. Now pull the sides of your waist in and press down into your feet. Take a breath. Notice how stimulating simple posture like a standing back arch is. Returning your hands to the back of your hips, round 2. Bend your knees, stick your butt back, look down. The very last part of this pose is your head, so don't lead with your head. Lead with your chest. Go hips forward, knees forward. Start to puff up your chest as you pull your chin in. Double chin, you're still looking at your chest. Look at your chest, lift it higher. Push your hips forward. Now lift your chin and stretch your chin to the back wall. Keep your breath going. Inhale, come up, head is last. Exhale, pull your waist in, push the energy back down. Breathe. One more round of standing back arch. Hands to your hips, point your fingers up, bend your knees, stick your butt back and look down. Keep looking down. Now go hips forward, knees forward, puff up your chest. You still got a double chin, double chin, double chin, double chin. Now lift your chin and stretch your chin back to the back wall. Lift your heart and push your hips forward. Inhale, come up, heads last, pull your waist in, press down into your feet, breathe. We're going to make our way to the mat now and keep working on more back bends. So starting from the front of the mat with your feet hip distance. Inhale and raise your arms. Exhale, bend your knees. Go to Utkatasana. Stick your butt back. Reach back through your thumbs. Inhale here. Exhale, sit lower. Reach your arms to the front, your butt to the back. Touch your fingertips to the floor. Exhale, step to downward dog. Now make a pyramid shape with your body. Push forward with your hands as you pull your bottom up more. Again, don't worry about getting your heels down. Focus on getting your butt up. And if you can keep the height of your tailbone, then start to stretch your heels to the floor. Push forward with your hands and back with your hips. Exhale, come to hands and knees. So we're going to do a couple belly down back bends. This would be where you might want the blanket or if you have a towel. If you're going to use something under your body, make sure that from the top of your thighs to the top of your chest, all of that's on the blanket. Otherwise you end up on kind of a teeter-totter. So I'm going to use my blanket. And then lay on your tummy for Shalabhasana or locust pose. Squeeze your legs together and wiggle them to the back. Bring your chin to the mat and reach your arms back. Tighten your bottom, push your pubic bone to the floor, and as you inhale, raise your chest. Tighten the muscles here. Pull your head back a little bit and pick your legs up. Reach through your fingers and toes and really tighten the back of your thighs and your butt. Breathe. Exhale, come down. Put your right cheek on the mat. Look left. Relax your body completely. Round 2, Shalabhasana. Bring your chin to the mat again. Stretch your legs back and bring them together. Tighten your bottom, tighten your hips, lift your chest. Reach back into your fingers. Again, you want to feel back muscles fire in here. Pull your head back a little bit. Now raise your legs. Squeeze your butt and your thighs. Pick your legs up. Keep lifting. Breath will be challenged here, but keep it going. Exhale, come down. Put your left cheek to the mat. Look right. Relax completely. Next back bends, Bhujangasana Cobra. Stretch your legs back and this time separate them hip distance. Move your hands by your rib cage, so not here by your shoulders, go a little bit lower. The lower you go, the harder the back bend will be. So again, you can modify just by having your hands a little bit closer to your shoulders, but you are looking for about rib cage. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your bottom, push your pubic bone to the floor and pull your belly button back. Now with your chin on the mat, pull your shoulders back and pull your shoulders down. Pressing into your legs, lift your chest. Keep your hips on the floor and really squeeze your legs. Pull your shoulders down, lift your chin. Use your legs more. I can't emphasize that enough. Really squeeze your legs. Breathe. Exhale, come down. Put your right cheek on the mat. Stretch your arms to the back, relax. Round 2, stretch your legs back. Keep them hip distance. Bring your hands by your ribs and put your chin to the mat. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt, push your pubic bone to the floor. Now pull your shoulders back, pull them down and lift. As you come up, keep pressing your legs to the floor. Push down into your legs and lift your heart. Pull your shoulders back more and take your heart forward, look up. Keep your breath going and relax your face. Exhale, come down, put your left cheek to the floor, stretch your arms back and relax. Come on to your forearms now for Ardha Bakasana, half frog pose. We're going to use this to stretch our quadriceps and the front of the body a bit more before we go into some more back bends. So if you bring your legs together, I'll start with the left leg because I think you have a better view of what I'm going to do. So bend your left knee and hold the arch of your foot. So your palm faces out and your thumb points up. Pull your heel towards your body. Turn your shoulder in and your elbow up, and then spin your fingers towards your toes. Now turn your chest forward and push your knee to the back. Press the top of your thigh down. Push into your right forearm and lift your chest. So you want a back bend shape here, and you want to feel that big stretch on your left thigh. Keep moving your knee back and the top of your thigh down. Exhale, release. Changing legs, so starting with your legs together, hold the arch of your right foot. Pull your heel in, turn your shoulder in, turn your elbow up, spin your fingers forward. Now again, press into the floor and push your knee back. Press the top of your thigh down. You're looking for stretch on your right thigh. Relax and soften your face. Exhale, release your right leg. From here, take the blanket away and you're going to lay on your back. We're going to practice a couple more back bends. We'll start with Setu Bandha or bridge pose. Come onto your back. And you want to line up your feet, hips, and knees. And then once you're on your back, look from the side and put your ankle under your knee. So if your feet are forward, you'll have less leverage. If your feet are too close, it can often be too difficult or put more strain on your knee or your ankle. So taking a moment and look from the side so you have knee, ankle alignment. Once you're there, bend your elbows and point your fingers up. Start with your chest. To really get into a beautiful, deep expression of the asana, it takes a little time. So you don't have to rush it, yeah? When I practice by myself, I love to spend a lot of time getting into and out of the shape so that I can really feel where things are blocked or limited. And it gives me an opportunity to make any shifts or changes to have a better experience. But if I rush through it, I kind of miss it all. So take the time here. So start with your elbows bent. Now press your outer shoulder to the floor. That's going to get your chest big and puffy. Notice this? Outer shoulder to the floor. Press your outer shoulder to the floor. Keep pushing your outer shoulder to the floor and squeeze your butt, take your hips up. Now push your knees forward so that your chest comes closer to your face. And then interlace your hands behind your back and bring your shoulders closer. Press your arms down, press your shoulders down, push into your feet, get your hips higher, and again, take your knees forward to move your chest towards your face. Breathe, keep squeezing and lifting. And exhale, come down, relax. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Setu Bandha, round 2, bridge pose. So again, checking that knee and ankle are in one line. Bend your elbows. You're going to start with your chest first. Don't rush it. Squeeze your outer shoulder to the mat. Get your chest big and full. Press into your feet. Lift your hips. Send your knees forward so your chest comes in. Interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders to the mat, now lift up more. Use your leg strength, keep pushing. Squeeze your butt. Press your shoulders firm, keep breathing. Exhale, come down, relax, breathe. Just stretch your legs out for like a 2-second shavasana. Our next back bend is Urdhva Dhanurasana or upward bow pose. This can be a big challenge posture for a lot of people, and I know my personal journey with Urdhva Dhanurasana continues. But I spent a good number of years not being able to get up off the floor. So working with a good teacher who can help guide you to the posture is useful, and patience, and persistence. If you prefer to stay with Setu Bandha, that's perfectly fine, but I'm going to cue for Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward fold. So returning your legs to the floor, put your knees over your ankles and have your feet hip distance. Turn the palms of your hands to the mat so that your fingers point towards your shoulders, and you want your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Again, you put your hands close together. This makes a tighter shape, which is more difficult. So hands just a little bit wider. As you exhale, push into your feet, lift your hips, push into your hands, lift your head. Once you're up, look at your hands. Walk your hands in a little bit and lift your heels. Now push your hips up and press your chest forward. You're looking at your hands and you want to make your wrist crease vertical. Keep the height of your hips as you stretch your heels down. Breathe. Lift your heels. Take your chin to your chest. Bend your elbows. Go slowly to the back of your head to come down. Take a breath here. Round two. So again, you can always substitute Setu Bandha. Even if your head's not getting off the floor, it's an attempt. And you won't get anywhere unless you try. So patience, persistence. Knees over ankles. Turn the palms of your hands to the mat. Point your fingers to your shoulders. As you exhale, push into your legs, lift your hips. Push into your hands, lift your head. Look at your hands. Lift your heels. Take your hips higher. Option to walk your hands in, not your feet, hands. Lift your hips up more. Now push your chest through your arms. Look to your thumbs. Keep the height of your hips as you lower your heels. Raise your heels. Bring your chin to your chest as you bend your elbows and slowly lower the back of your head to the floor. Exhale, breathe. When you exhale, bring your knees to your chest now and put your hands on your knees. Take your knees wide. Take your knees forward. Take your knees together. So each knee has its own circle. Use this movement to relax your back. Wide, forward, together, and in. Now reverse it. Go forward, wide, together. Forward, wide, together. Put your left foot to the floor and hold the back of your right leg, then stretch your right leg up and flex your foot. Push your thigh forward, so you want to get space in your back now. It's not really about getting a big hamstring stretch. We did a fair amount of that in practice. Instead, you want to create space again in your back. Exhale, change sides. Hold the back of your left leg. Stretch your left leg up, push your left thigh forward. Relax your jaw and breathe. Exhale, lower your foot. Step your feet wide now. So for the last, this next position, having your feet wide is going to make a difference in sensation. So step your feet right to the edge of the yoga mat, and then stretch your arms to the back. Take your left hand, hold your right wrist. Keep your feet wide, drop your knees left. Now stretch your right arm up as you press your right knee towards the left corner. And you want to feel big stretch on the right side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, pull your knees back up. Hold your left wrist, take your knees to the right. Again, keep your feet wide. And push your left knee towards the right corner as you reach your left arm back. Open up the left side of your body now. Exhale, bring your knees back. Walk your feet together and bring your knees to your chest. Start to rock right and left, and as you do that, wiggle your tailbone to the end of the mat so you get more space in your back. Inhale and then exhale. Curl into a little ball. Hug your nose to your knees. Squeeze in. And then inhale, stretch out for Shavasana. If you feel that your body needs other movement before you're able to relax, go ahead and do that. But if you're ready for Shavasana, shift your hips and your shoulders. Turn your feet out, turn your hands up. Close your eyes. Take a slow exhale breath and get so heavy and soft. Rest here until you hear my voice again. Inhale through your nose. And slowly exhale. Move your hands and feet a little bit. And when you exhale, turn to your right side and just rest on your right side a moment. As you inhale, bring your body up to a seated position. And pause for a moment with your eyes closed. Take slow cycles of breath through your nose. And just watch the movement of energy and breath. Watch this from the center of your heart. As you inhale, feel your energy expand and your heart lift. And when you exhale, watch everything soften. And you feel peace. Taking your hands to your heart in any position that feels comfortable. Pause here now to dedicate your efforts. Put your practice and your efforts towards peace. Create peace in your own life so that you can extend the energy of peace to others. So that all beings everywhere have access to and experience peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. When you exhale, take your hands down and slowly open your eyes. Thank you for taking some time again with me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. I have a meditation, pranayama meditation practice that I've also posted today with the topic of patience and peace, something I think we're all working hard with at the moment. So, hope to see you again soon.